The public is invited to attend Meet Your Legislators on Saturday, February 25th at 9 a.m. in Davis Hall on the Vincennes University campus. The forum will include information from area legislators, followed by a question and answer session. Viewers can phone in their questions the day of the show to 812-888-5334 or send your email questions in advance to WVUT@vinu.edu. Our live broadcast begins at 9 a.m. The show will be rebroadcast that same day on WVUT at 5 p.m.
Welcome back. What a beautiful day to start off the week here in Vincennes, Indiana. The temperature is at 48 degrees. Today's high at 49. Today's low at 30. Winds coming west at 8 miles per hour. The humidity at 48% and the barometric pressure 30.20 and steady. Let's take a look at our local area conditions. It looks like Edward, Washington, Decker, even Lawrenceville, Illinois are experiencing some fair skies with Edwardsport at 48, Washington at 48, Decker at 48, and Lawrenceville, Illinois at 50 degrees. Let's take a look at our national temperature map. It looks like those New England Patriots are experiencing a bit of a cold chill with Boston at 49 degrees. South of that, temperatures are in their 30s down through their 80s with Miami, Florida at 78 degrees. For the northern, central, and even southern plains, temperatures are looking a bit cool. It's going to stay like that for the rest of the week for the northern central plains, with temperatures in their 20s down through their 50s, with Lincoln, Nebraska at 35 degrees and Corpus Christi, Texas at 53. For the west, along the western coast, temperatures are in their 20s down through their 60s, or up in through the 60s, with Portland, Oregon at 49 degrees and Las Vegas, Nevada at 41. Let's take a look what's going on across the United States. As you guys see, there's nothing going on. Due to these high pressure systems, we are experiencing some clear and dry conditions, but we are expecting this heavy rain shower system moving in from the Pacific along the California coast, bringing in some heavy winds and even some rainstorms at that. But when we get into our home, we do have this front right here, the cold front moving in from the north. Now this front right here is expected to bring in some chances of precipitation. By that I mean snow flurries and even rainfall for later on this week. But for now, these high pressure systems are going to remain dominant, bringing in some clear and dry conditions. Let's take a look at our forecast. For tonight, mostly sunny skies, calm winds. But when we move into tomorrow, we do have a 40% chance of some snow flurries, with sunny skies though for the rest of that day and calm winds at that too. Then as we move into tomorrow night, it looks like mostly cloudy skies, calm winds at a low of 31. Then for our extended forecast, we have mostly cloudy skies for Wednesday at a high of 37 and a low of 24. Then Thursday, sunny skies at a high of 40 and a low of 28. Then for Friday, mostly sunny at a high of 40 and a low of 23. So once we get past Wednesday, it looks like nothing but blue skies and sunshine for us, Jesse.
So we really can't complain. Thanks, Danny. Another exciting Super Bowl is now in the books. Mitch Columbi joins us now with more. Hey, Mitch.
I think raccoons are a perfect match for cities. Wherever they've been introduced, they do really, really well. Raccoons build on their knowledge. Once they figure out one garbage can, they can generalize to another that might be different.
It's possible that moving into the urban environments is creating technically smarter raccoons.
This February, journey through African American history to a time when black men were no longer slaves, but few were free.
Prisoners could be a source of profit.
Ride into battle with these soldiers for freedom.
We were past fear. If one person falls, others take their place.
And follow one man's mission to change the course of history.
Making African American history mandatory sends a powerful message.
This February, be a part of the African American experience during Black History Month on PBS.
Giants trump the Patriots. Good evening, everyone. For WVUT Sports, I'm Mitch Columbi. The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions once again. Ahmad Bradshaw's 6-yard touchdown run with 57 seconds remaining lifted the Giants to a 21-17 victory over the Pats in Indianapolis. Eli Manning orchestrated the winning drive and earned Super Bowl MVP honors after throwing for 296 yards and a touchdown.
This isn't about one person. This is about a whole team coming together, getting this win. So I'm just proud of our guys, proud of the team, the way we fought all year. Never got discouraged, kept their faith, kept their confidence, and just fought to the very end.
Tom Brady's last gasp 51-yard bomb descended into a scrum of players, but Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski was unable to come up with the pigskin. Brady says missed opportunities cost the Patriots a shot at another world championship.
You know, you win as a team and you lose as a team, and certainly it wasn't one play is the reason why we lost today. So, you know, everybody feels like we could have done more. And, you know, I said after the game, I'll keep coming to this game and keep trying. I'd rather come to this game and lose than not get here. So,
the victory caps an amazing comeback for the Giants, who started the season 1-5, with fans calling for head coach Tom Coughlin to be fired. Remarkable. The quality of play in this season's Pro Bowl has drawn criticism from fans, former players, and at least one player who participated in the game. On Sunday, Commissioner Roger Goodell said you can add his name to the list of detractors. Goodell said the league must address the quality of the game, and even said he would consider eliminating the All-Star game if it can't be improved upon. The AFC routed the NFC 59-41 in a game that drew boos at Aloha Stadium in Honolulu for its lack of early intensity. Switching to college hoops, freshman Darius Carter recorded a double-double in helping the VU Trailblazers to an 88-70 win over Kennedy King College Saturday afternoon in the PE complex. Carter scored a career-high 28 points and added 12 rebounds as VU posted its 7th straight win. Carter received double-digit support from Ronald Ross, who finished with 25 points as VU improved to 22-2 on the season. The 6th-ranked Trailblazers have a big test coming up tomorrow night when they host 4th-ranked Indian Hills. The Warriors are one of only 2 teams to hand VU a loss this season. Meanwhile, the VU Lady Blazers suffered through a cold shooting night and ended up losing to Mineral Area, Missouri, 90-74 in the PE complex. The visiting Cardinals hit 12 three-pointers, including 4 by Taylor Ignoto in the second half as Mineral Area pulled away for the win. The Lady Blazers were unable to get any closer than 10 points down the stretch in losing for only the 4th time this season. VU was led by Janet Shakuri's 19 points. Laretha Drawn had 13, and Shanice Golson finished with 12. The Blazer co-eds are idle until Friday night when they host Indiana Tech at 7 p.m. Well, it took overtime, but the Vincennes Lincoln boys basketball team clinched the Big 8 Conference championship. The Alices overcame a 35-point effort by Washington's Dylan Irvin to win 63-60 Friday night. Lincoln's Avery Mickens, who hit 10 of 11 free throw attempts, knocked down 4 of 5 in overtime as the Alices outscored the Hatchets 9-6 in the extra session. Mickens finished with 17 points to lead for 4 players in double figures. The victory gave Lincoln the outright Big 8 title with a 6-0 record. The Alices are back in action this Thursday when they travel to Evansville, Mater Dei. Michigan State's Draymond Green made good on his guarantee against Michigan with the best game of his career. Green had 14 points and 16 rebounds to lead the Spartans to a 64-54 win over the Wolverines. Michigan's best players, meanwhile, played poorly. Tim Hardaway Jr. missed his first 6 shots and had a season-low 4 points on 1 for 10 shooting. Teammate Trey Burke, 4 of 11 and scored only 11 points. MSU moved into sole possession of second place in the conference behind third-ranked Ohio State. Reggie Johnson scored 5 of his career-high 27 points in overtime as Miami upset Duke 78-74 on Sunday. The 6'10 Johnson added a season-high 12 rebounds and was a handful for the Blue Devils to deal with. Miami out-rebounded Duke 48-43 and outscored them 38-26 in the paint. Kenny Kaji added 15 points for the Hurricanes, who blew a 16-point lead in the second half, then regrouped to claim their first big victory for their new coach, Jim Lorenga. Seth Curry scored 22 points for the Blue Devils. Kyle Stanley knew exactly how Spencer Levin felt. Taking advantage of Levin's final round meltdown, Stanley rebounded from a devastating loss to win the Phoenix Open on Sunday. Stanley closed with a bogey-free 6-under 65, holding a 4-foot par putt on the par 4 18th to finish at 15-under 269. He earned over $1 million for his first PGA Tour title. Levin, 6 strokes ahead entering the round and 7 in front after 1 hole, shot a 75 to finish 2 strokes behind Stanley. It was very impressive, Jesse. We'll see you tomorrow.
You too. Thanks, Mitch. News Center 22 continues right after this. Stay with us.
I've written a song that sort of doesn't have a home.
Not every good song has been sung or published or recorded yet. I'm Michael Feinstein. Join me on a musical treasure hunt for the songs that almost got away from the trunks of some legendary songwriters. It's Lost and Found on the new season of Michael Feinstein's American Songbook.
America's musical home front is jumping.
Throughout World War II, popular music provided emotional solace and patriotic inspiration to Americans at home and abroad, with big bands and movie stars joining forces to entertain the troops. Come with me on my journey through the era of big bands, USO shows, V-discs, and war bond rallies. In Best Band in the Land, Episode 2 of Michael Feinstein's American Songbook.
A new study finds that the majority of adult dogs and cats in the U.S. homes are overweight. Josh Levs talks with one pet owner who's trying to help her dog drop a few pounds.
This is Dodger. He's a mixed breed rescue dog. Hey. And this is his owner, Kim Stevens. And talk to me about him. What's his weight right now?
His weight is about 82 pounds right now, and he should be 62 pounds.
So that's a lot of extra weight.
That's a lot of, yeah, that's obese.
How does this happen? How does the dog become so fat?
Too much food, not enough exercise.
What do you think? You think you should eat less? You think you should get more exercise? Huh? What do you think? So we're now going to talk to a vet who's an expert at this, get some advice for Kim. Okay, so this is Ernie Ward. He's a veterinarian and the head of the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention. And he's going to talk to us about what's going on with Dodger here.
This is one of those cases they're deceptively obese or overweight. And you know, he's a big dog to start with, but the fact is he's carrying a lot of extra fat here in his abdomen. And this is what gets us all in trouble. It's the belly fat that's the most dangerous because that's the type of fat that secretes all those harmful chemicals. The foods that we're eating today are so different than what we ate 40, 50 years ago, certainly what we fed our pets. They've got more calories in a smaller amount. And the other part of the equation is, you know, we think exercise. You go, gosh, let's go walk Dodger for 30 minutes. That'll burn off all that extra energy. Well, the problem is output does not beat input when it comes to losing weight. You are not going to get in this type of shape, Josh, if you just go exercise every day. It also has to be what you eat.
Okay, and what about treats during the day? Or like the dog learns a trick, you want to give it a little treat. What's the right way to reward a pet if it's not with a treat?
Yeah, you know what I call treats?
What?
These are calorie grenades, and they just blow up in excess weight. So we got to be careful. Think about single ingredient treats, crunchy vegetables like baby carrots, broccoli, celery, asparagus. We got to calculate up the number of calories. And then we're going to gradually reduce those calories so that Dodger, you know, diet is not about starvation or deprivation. It's about a gradual, safe weight loss. I want you to commit, both of you to commit to a 30-minute brisk walk per day. If you can do that, you'll see Dodger lose weight and you'll be fitter for sure.
In the end, what do you think will be your motivation? What will motivate you to help him turn around?
Well, I need to turn myself around too, so we'll work together as a team. You know, just because he is a really awesome dog, and I don't want to lose him. I love you.
That's all for this evening. For Danny Taborn and Mitch Columby, I'm Jesse Gwynn. Have a good evening.
This is WVUT Vincennes.
Welcome.